Yeah, like here's something that everyone can relate to, and this is what's very motivating to just like want to be all you can be. Think about how many times do you think our parents had to have had sex, right, for us to be here? Imagine how many times, right? Let's say like each time, they reach the, climax and whatever, it's billions of sperm, right?
Right.
And they're all fighting. Let's get to that, right? But not every time they make it there. Sometimes the walls are closed, right? They're like, "Psh, get away, right? How many of billions of times, right? But then one out of all those attempts, we are here.
Swimming champion.
Right? We're like we were the champions. We were the chosen ones. We made it. Out of all those people, like,
And on top of that, I think the male sperm is always they are weaker, so that's why
they're even slower swimmers from what scientists found.
People tend to have more girls. So a lot of time the female version, the ones that are stronger, so they can go the furthest. That's why so a lot of male ones they die on the way. They're fragile.
Well, that's even more reason.
that makes even decrease the odds of us having come to
like if your parents, right, like when they're young, right, let's say for example they're super like active, they're doing like 3 to 5 times a day. You do it for a week, right? That's 3 times 7. That's 21 times at least, right? And let's say no one gets pregnant. That's 21 times 1,000 million. Maybe, okay? The chances. That's why it is crazy that we're even here sitting at this table doing this podcast, having these discussions, because it's amazing that we're even here. Think about those chances. And, it's I definitely see how you can think like, what makes us so different? What makes us so special? We all have the same 2 arms and legs as everybody else. We're all born the same way as the chances. And I recognize, all right, you got 2 arms, I got 2 arms. Our genetics tell you how they will look and how we can perform and what our limitations are, but you can only discover that through trial and error, through striving. But then all those things that like make you great or make you less great, where do they come from? They come from within us. When I drink this I'm going to drink, where does it go?
You.
It's right. It goes in me, right? And then what is on the inside, I'll do whatever this makes me on the inside. Like when you lift weights, is the weight making you stronger? No. Your muscles fighting the load, ripping and recovering inside. That's what makes you stronger, right? The amount of things you do to yourself internally is what makes you greater. When you're running uphill every day, really, really fast, eventually you'll get faster and faster. The hill doesn't make you faster. You make yourself faster because you're over there running. You're creating that demand to become faster. You can't jump high. You jump every day, and one day you're going to jump a little bit higher, and a little bit higher, and a little bit higher. And then eventually you can't jump any higher, but you can jump as high as you can.
Practice makes it perfect.
Yes. Yeah, it's like
perfect practice too. I guess practice make perfect, and eventually perfect practice.
Yeah, and we all have different like rates on getting wherever or discovering whatever, but the facts are everything happens within, and it is crazy that we're even here and that we're even alive. So with those chances and those facts, like it should be more than enough for anybody, anywhere to want to be like, you know what? Yesterday was yesterday, today, right now is whatever, but like every second from here on out, I recognize I am in control. I can make things happen.
Yeah, and that type of message is enough for the average person. I guess most people will feel bored by this type of topic, but again, that might be the reason why they feel miserable because they really can't perceive it. They can't
because it's
hurting. They can't understand.
Hurting. You know when you're hurting somebody right on the spot,
right?
Like they're like, okay, you know how somebody said, oh, I have a big bone, that's why I weigh 300 pounds. I have like some problems with my stomach, that's why I cannot do it. I saw the guy who had to drink pills for his heart, like C.T. Fletcher. I was watching him in Ukraine. He has to drink pills because he had a heart surgery. They tell him, you cannot train, you cannot lift the weights. He doesn't care. He drinks pills every day. He goes to the gym and he works like, wow. You know, he doesn't have any excuse.
Yeah, City
Like
Fletcher.
excuses for
Fletcher
losers.
is a different breed.
Yeah,
They call him Pop City Fletcher. Yeah, he's a different breed, and he understands, values life, and he's made
and he's consistent. He's been doing it year after
he's
year.
made of a different a special cloth. And so yeah, he been consistent, and he just loves it. And it probably killing me inside that he cannot do as much anymore because of the restriction. But that's part of evolution in life. You get to morph and you get to adapt, and you found different source of exhilarance, and you should be good. You know, we just adapt. So all the strength we're building now and all the muscle we're building now is not forever. So you have to understand that once it's gone, you're just gonna have to adapt. What stays is whatever skill you learn and whatever philosophy you build through your life. That's the one that stay and can keep you together until your last days. So all these trivial things, people need to understand that it's just temporary, and those trivial things that the main issue actually people fight with each other. You know, have disagreement with each other. I mean, around those trivial matters. So it's really it's depressing for somebody like me to watch the world and be like, oh well, I'm just gonna live in my corner and let it play. You know, not everybody can win, even though I want everybody to win. Just make what you need to do to win.
Well, if everyone can't win,
it sounds sinister.
But don't you want yourself to win at least?
No, that's what I'm saying. No, I'm saying like not everybody can win because I want everybody to win. I like to help people to win, but sometimes they just don't want to win. They just if they're gonna insult you and make fun of you and this guy's stupid, and you all you want is for them to understand. Then you just shut up and keep moving, right? That's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, you evolve, and a lot of things I used to want back then, I just scratch it out because it's a waste of time, you know, like. Because, it can be, as much as you want to change the world and all these things, sometimes some things are not worth your energy. You just have to spend it. You have a limited amount of energy, so you have to prioritize what you waste that energy into. That's what I came to. So
yeah, we only got a certain amount of time and a certain amount of energy. That's all we get. We're like batteries.
Yeah.
You run and then you run out and then that's it.
You better not run out.
No recharge.
Yep, there's no recharge.
Recharge, man. I know some people freeze themselves, hoping that one day they can bring them back from the cryogenic freeze.
Like Walt Disney.
I think it's at $2 million, right, to freeze your body when you die.
I don't know.
I think they have a company, some cryogenic thing they put you on.
It's like Austin Powers
on deep freeze and just keep you there, just in case in 100 years.
Find a way to bring you back to life.
Are you gonna be yourself?
I see.
Because your memories. I want to understand if they find a way to download your memories and everything before you pass, then they can. But if you shut it down, it's hard to believe that if they can bring you back, it's gonna be the same person.
Yeah, and all those old people that are frozen, why would you want to come back alive? Like this?
We also Pet Cemetery.
Like when you're old and you come back, you're gonna come back old.
Come back like fresh.
They're gonna bring you back in the new shell.
We also Pet Cemetery.
Yeah, man. So that's about it. I think we had a good exchange this week. Episode 2.
Yes, episode 2.
Regarding the sound, I hope it's going to be a little better. I yet had to invest in more geared microphone. For now, this is the one that we're using, and we're doing the best we can. And hopefully, with a little bit of tweak, the sound is better this week. And feel free to let us know how the sound was. That's that. We're gonna keep making.
Yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yes.
And
The
you've
butt's
been-
right over here
You've
somewhere.
been out of the thing the whole time. He been into it.
Yeah, I'm in it.
and,
I'm back in
but
it now.
At least they hear your voice, so that's the most
Don't forget to like
important.
and
him,
subscribe.
I'm talking about you. All right, guys.
Subscribe and
Thank
like
you
it.
for coming today. Episode 2 done, and we are out.